going down, everybody? Yes, I know. What in the hell is going down here? I got a mess, a serious mess, but I don't have time to worry about all this. It's because I've been doing these builds, man. If you haven't been following, I got secret builds going on, and yeah, I can't really tell you everything, but I don't have time to clean all this up right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a clear space. And yeah, I'll come back and deal with this at another time. Alright, so now that that's all out of the way, welcome back to another episode of Holmes Hobbies Motor Control. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman. We're in the studio where we always do these episodes, well, for the most part anyways. I had to make some room here. I'm sorry, I know it's a mess, it's ridiculous, but I got a lot of stuff going on, so, you know, it's it's okay right now. I've got secret builds going on left and right. I've got a whole bunch of prepping I'm doing for Axial Fest and videos I'm shooting and all kinds of things I'm trying to get done. But I had to make a little room because today's video is going to require us cracking into this. Yes, now some of you guys are probably like, okay, well, obviously that is an Axial SCX10 transmission, but what in the world? Why is it all messed up and where's the rest of it? It's missing some stuff. Well, this is how I kind of modify my transmissions to work with my anti-spur setup, the divorced type setup, right, that I do. So in order to do that, I remove all the stuff and I chop it down and all that. But I'm not going to get into all that today, but what we are going to do is we're going to rebuild this transmission, and in the process we're going to upgrade it. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to upgrade it with. So this right here is what we're going to use today. This is a Torque Master Outdrive for an Axial SCX10 platform mainly. Also have them available for the race and everything, but for what we're going to use today, we just need the little guy here, not the extended one. So we're going to go ahead and rip that open already. Get that out, y'all. Okay, so now we got the screws out. We can separate the case. You can see it's not in the best shape, but it's also not in the worst shape either. It's got a lot of build-up gunk in there. Still running the stock plastic gear, which is just phenomenal to me because this transmission is at least 4 or 5 years old now, and still running strong with the stock plastic gear. And yeah, you guys, if you want to see what this has been through, any of the old videos that have the red Jeep truck in it, that's this transmission. That's just crazy. Stock lower gear too, which is also plastic. So it's been running plastic gears this whole time. That's how old this is. Plastic lower and middle gear. I don't even know if they still come that way. But anyways, we're going to take this all apart, and look at that old bearings, nasty. We're going to replace some stuff, get it looking pretty, and install this Torque Master Outdrive. Alright, you guys, so we got the transmission all apart. You guys seen that it's really gunky, gross inside. Bearings are kind of old and beat up. Alright, so here we have our outdrives. We've got our freshly cleaned up housings here. We've got our factory our factory lower gear that's going to house the outdrives. Those are going to bolt to that. This right here is that middle factory gear, which we just need to clean up a little bit, and that'll be ready to install. We're going to reuse the top gear because it's in perfectly fine shape. It's yeah, it's metal, so it's in good shape. There's our bearings we cleaned all up. There's the original hardware. We're going to go ahead and replace it with this Team K&K hardware instead. And there's our Team K&K hardware for the final assembly as well. So there we have it. We're going to go ahead and throw this back together, see how it looks. Alright, so now when we go to put this bad boy in, I'll show you guys. It's really, really not that hard to do. It literally just slides together. But the thing is, when you put it together, the fitment is super tight. So before you push it together, make sure your holes are lined up where you want them. The holes you're going to want to line up are going to be these outside ones, these little guys here, right? Those are going to be the holes you want to line up. Boom, when that goes in, look at that. Nice tight fitment, looks good. Now the other side, we'll just slide right over that there. Same thing, you're going to want to line it up. Let me twist it where I can see it. Right about there. And then you're going to press that in. Then once it's all the way in, you'll see it'll look something like that there. which looks pretty good, and you can see right through those holes. Alright, now when you reassemble this, you might want to put just a little drop of thread lock on there. That's what I'm doing. Then you can actually run a total of what looks to be 6 screws into this. I'm still only going to run the original 3, but if you want that extra reinforcement, you can run 6. Alright, so now once it's all together, it'll look something like that right there, which I think is pretty slick. Nice and flush on the other side. Yeah. So there you have it, you guys. That's how you put together the Torque Master Outdrive. So next thing we'll do is we'll go ahead and assemble it. Alright, now me personally, I like to use ATTRIBUTION. I just take a little flat head. They actually have this in syringes now. It makes it way, way easier. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to kind of lay a decent amount down inside of here, around the edges. And to me, that just helps keep the water out, the debris out, keeps it nice and lubricated. Works really, really well. You don't want to put too much. It'll create a little bit of resistance in there. Once I got that all lubed up, I can go ahead and slide everything back into place, clean up the excess. Alright. So now she's back together. You see what that looks like there? Very nice. You see it's self-lubricating now because I already packed some in there. When I put the other half of the case on, it'll lubricate the other half and it'll be super nice. And that's with stock plastic gears. And I promise you, this will hold up for quite a while. A lot of people think the plastic just will not hold up. This is already held up for years with the same setup. So, under a lot more abuse than I'm getting ready to put it through. So, nice. And there's the other side. All packed up with some ATTRIBUTION. Alright. Say goodbye to that pretty Torque Master Outdrive. That's the last time we'll see it. Boom. Sandwiched. Just like that. Clean that up. Make sure there's nothing coming out the other sides. I don't like getting grease all over my nice new paint jobs and stuff. So now we can go ahead and bolt this back together. I've got Team K&K hardware for this baby. Alright you guys, and there we have it. Our finished product. This is a basically a stock Axial SCX10 transmission that I have brought back to life by replacing the stock gears with just freshened up stock gears and bolting a Torque Master Outdrive to it using Team K&K hardware and then putting it back together with Team K&K hardware. Now to prove that this is going to be an okay situation for most of you out there that aren't going to be getting too crazy anyways. Oh, and I also lubricated it with some Cow RC udder butter. I like to do that just to get it all spun around in there. But anyways, just to prove that this will be okay, I'm going to put this in one of my new secret builds, and you guys will see it at Axial Fest. I'm sure it'll do plenty of work. I'm not going to get too crazy. It is a show truck that I'm building, but this will be what's in the heart of it. So, alright you guys, you know what it is. I want to thank you for tuning in. This has been an awesome episode, and I hope you guys really enjoy it. Basically, I am going to pack up now and head out to the lake. I want to go have some fun, and it's beautiful outside. It's probably like 80-something, 90 degrees. The water is beautiful out at the lake. I was there yesterday with my wife, and yeah, I'm going to head back out. Plus, I have some more content for you guys that I shot last week. I'm going to go ahead and get that edited and posted up this week as well, so you guys will get to see some awesome 1-1 action from the Groundhog Rock Crawl event that I went to, and I also have some more backyard fun I'm going to post up too. So anyways, you guys, I hope you had a good day. You know what it is. I'm going to see you out on the trails. Peace and chicken grease. Yeah. Alright, you guys, so some of you probably noticed something while I was doing this little video. And, yeah, you probably thought I forgot something. This little pin right here that goes in the center of the transmission, right? Now, for all you smart guys thinking I forgot, guess what? I did forget. So now I gotta pull it back apart and put the stupid pin in the center of the gear. Ah! Alright, anyways, you guys know what it is. I'll see you later. Peace and chicken grease. Yeah! Damn it!